So I figured today I'd talk about the parts I'm going to get and the parts I plan to get in the future. So I guess I'll start with what I want to get first and then go to, I don't know, what I want to get last. I mean, I know what I want to get now, or at least for the first couple things, I know what order I want to get it in. But as far as stuff in the future, I'm not really 100%, but I do know, I have a good idea about what I want. So, first thing I want to get is an APR Stage 1 tune. Now, this tune is supposed to increase my horsepower around, I think the guy said it was 60, somewhere between 60 to 80 horsepower, and torque is somewhere around the same thing. I think it's a little bit more for torque than it is for horsepower, and that should be pretty easy to put on. Really all it is, you know, computer stuff. So I just take it in the shop, they just put it on real quick. I think I'm gonna go to USP Motorsports rather than Velocity Factor if you're in the same area I am. Just because USP Motorsports has a dyno there, so they'll actually dyno it for you too when they do the tune. So I'll be able to know exactly how much numbers I'm increasing. So that would be another good thing for the video too. So I could just, you know, put on the tune, give my review for it and stuff, and then also show you guys what exact numbers I'm getting before and after. They have some numbers online too for a car similar to mine, but it's not the same year, and I think it's just a regular TSI. I have a TFSI in my car, so I'm not sure how much different that is or how much different the power change for that is, but I guess we'll find out when I get it. That's probably the first thing I'm going to get, is the Stage 1 tune. And then after that, I want to get the Miltech non-resonated exhaust. Now for the exhaust, I've seen a lot of S3s and RS3s with that exhaust. But the problem is it's European versions of that car, like the hatchback and stuff. And they don't even have the RS3 here. And the S3, they just started in the US, I think, with the 2016 model or 2015 model maybe. But yeah, so I'm not exactly sure exactly how that sounds. I've heard it on, they have some sound clips on YouTube with GTI, like a Mark 7 I think it is, or something like that. I don't really remember, but something like that. I have heard the Miltech resonated exhaust, but that is so quiet. It's basically a stealth exhaust because it's so quiet. I do want something that sounds like louder. I don't want it to be obnoxious, but I do want to, like, I want it to sound good, you know what I mean? Hopefully it doesn't sound bad. I'm sure it won't, just because it is Miltech. It's a good brand, and it does sound so good, so clean on the RS3s in Europe. So I mean, I know it's a completely different engine. It's a 2.5 5-cylinder, I think. So, and I'm only running a 2-liter 4-cylinder, but nevertheless, I'm sure it'll sound good still. After that, I'm thinking about getting some aesthetic mods first before I go back into more performance mods. What I really want to get is some rims and some sticky tires. I know what rims I want to get. I want to get some Vossens. I'm not sure, I don't remember the exact model, but it's the ones that have like the lines angled. I'll just put up a picture because there's no way you're gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about by me going like this. So yeah, that I'm not sure if I want to get 19-inch or 20-inch. I'm not sure exactly how big that would look on my car if I get 20 inches. I'm thinking it might look a bit ridiculous on my car, just because, I don't know, 20 inches sounds kind of big to me, but I can always go and look first at a pair of 20-inch rims with some tires on it. Just like hold them up to my car or something and see how that looks, and then decide from there. Also, I want to put this car on, I was thinking coilovers, but I might actually do bags just because I don't want to deal with the whole low life stuff. But I don't know, I'm not exactly sure even what coilovers I want to get or anything. I haven't really done much research into that, but I know for a fact I want to get new seats. I already found the seats that I like. They're like, I think they're like $600 or $700, but I also need to get the mountings for it and stuff like that, so that's another $100 each, so it's probably going to be somewhere around $1,000 for that, which is pretty pricey, but I mean, these seats aren't much. I mean, they're decent seats that get the job done, but I mean, for a while it's just not that comfortable, and they don't really have much bolstering either, so it's just whatever. For my job, I'm constantly driving, so I'm sitting in these seats all the time, and they're like, there's like no lower back support either, so it's like, it kind of bothers me. I am getting like some kind of performance-oriented seats. I don't know why I went like that, but performance-oriented seats, so it does have more aggressive bolstering. So I guess we'll see how that is. But I know I want to get those seats. I know it's seats. I'll put up a picture of what they look like here. Also, I want to get a new steering wheel. I have a steering wheel in mind. I want to get the S-Line, something kind of like the Audi TT steering wheel, but I don't know if I can just, if that's something I can just swap in and out, like if I could just take my steering wheel off and put that steering wheel on. But that's something I'd have to ask when I go to the shop next time and see if they know anything about that. My stick shift is like kind of worn down. So I was thinking about getting a new one, but the problem with that is it's not one of those like twist on ones. It's like clipped on. It's really weird, so I would have to get a whole new shift knob and boot. So I don't know if that's really practical for me, or if I want to do that just yet, and they don't really have much that I like, so we'll just have to wait and see on that. After that, I'm planning on getting some more performance parts. I know I want to do the Stage 2 tune, which also requires the downpipe as well, so I'll probably do that. And also I want to get a front mounted intercooler. That's what I have in mind right now. I mean, I wasn't talking to the guy much about future mods. I only talked to him about really the Stage 1 and the Stage 2 I talked to him about. So I'm not really sure how everything's going to come into play, but I know what I want basically. I know I have a kind of end goal in mind for this car. Right now I'm at about 61, almost 62,000 miles on this car, so it is up there in miles, and especially since my job now, I'm driving it a lot. I'm moving to Orlando soon, so when I go there, hopefully my job there won't be as much driving. I'm looking for like a stationary job. My job right now is delivery, so I have to drive my own car and pay for my own gas and everything, so it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, so I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to get a job more retail or something like that. I mean, I'm going into college, so it's not like I really have much experience or anything, but I'm getting off topic. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. You guys know the mods I want to get. Hopefully I'll be getting that Stage 1 tune, or at least the exhaust or something like that, maybe both, in the coming week or maybe next month. But I guess we'll just see. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.